Hey mama. Hi mama. For my
Welcome to the channel, my lions. I want you to meet Eboni K. Williams. She was once on a show called The Real Housewives of New York, as well as having her own show where she was a judge. Eboni K. is a 40-year-old lawyer by trade and is quite successful according to Google. She's one of those women who go around telling younger women to seek men solely based on how much money he has.
When we talk, and I know that you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man, so I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns
No.
it. If he owns the bus.
See, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay.
Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that it's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I can build with a bus driver.
A man's personality and how he treats his woman is never a topic of conversation for Eboni K. Now, my youth, let's rewind an important point she made about her dating life.
Quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all. Trust me, I've done them all.
She's telling us that in the Lion Life universe, she was run through by various men of all ethnicities. See? And every one of those men had money, but yet not one of them stick around for the long term. By the way, she was once married, but it only lasted for 10 months. She later gave an interview where she blamed herself for causing the failure of the marriage. You know, after all these rich men she allowed into her bed, it never once occurred to her to try something different, since none of them rich men thought she was worth putting a ring upon. Now we have to fast forward, and Eboni K is now 40 years old and has hit what we call the wall. She now realizes that the rich man she wanted does not want her, and therefore the family she craved is off the table. So what does a modern woman do when she believes she has the power to fix all problems? See? Nothing is beyond her reach. She gets one part of the family equation and say, screw the other part. That's what she does. What do we mean by that? We mean that she's going to pursue motherhood by means of a sperm donation and in vitro fertilization. See? Damn the fatherhood part of the equation. How much you want to bet that the donor father is some poor guy desperate to have some money in his pocket, so he went over to the sperm clinic to make a donation? So she'll accept a poor man in that instance. The damn foolishness! Now, Eboni K symbolizes the problem with modern woman who wants a family but does not prioritize having one until it's too late. And by family, I mean a man, a woman, and children. They pick them. See? It's too late because as a woman gets older, the men she wants checking for her only want the younger version of her. See? Plus, modern women are not taught that relationship means compromising. They believe Prince Charming will be fault-free, just like in the Disney movies. So now Eboni K says, you know what? I'm used to getting what I want. So therefore, since I can't have that man, I'm going to have a child all on my own. Damn if having two parents is best for the child and give the child the better outcome. I don't care about that, she tells herself. I'll do whatever I want.
I do what I want.
Another single mother by choice is now added to our community. An ordinary, intelligent, middle-class man would love to have a pretty lady like Eboni K without the baggage and drama. But hey, the ordinary man ain't rich enough. Hold tight, we gone again.